Everyone has a story. Where have you come from? Why are you here? Where are you going? These questions lie at the heart of what it means to be human. And when we pause and listen carefully, we find that the answers can have profound implications on all of our lives. Welcome. This is True Stories.
So I come from two parents who are both from El Salvador and had to flee their hometown to come to USA to seek asylum from civil wars. My mom was 18 and my dad was 20, so they were young. And that is just a miracle story, actually, how they came to the US and the Lord provided for their escape. For them to come, and they are both US citizens now, and I'm just so proud of them. My dad is currently a university teacher, and he went to school and he got his PhD. My mom is also a teacher. She teaches Spanish for the high school that I actually attended, Phoenix Christian High School, and she actually homeschooled my three siblings and I at some point in our lives. And she went to school as well, got her master's, so she is also very educated and very smart. So just super proud of them, super proud that I get to come from that line and from their history and story. I was born in Lakeland, Florida, a small town in Florida that not many people know of, but I was born there. My younger brother and I were both born there, and when I was 5, my family and we went to a Billy Graham crusade, who was a very well-known pastor at the time, and they put on a children's service. And so I remember we went up front and just remember being really impacted by what they were saying. Even though it was like a fun presentation, they were totally sharing the gospel as well. And I remember thinking, I need to commit my life to this man named Jesus. And I was 5, and so I was young, but I think that moment meant something, and it was really important. And when I was 6, we ended up moving to Phoenix, Arizona. My dad came to pastor a small Hispanic church in town, and so we had to kind of start over again, but it was a great place to be, and I made really great friends. I had really great teachers and instructors there. We did Sunday school there, and it was just a great space for me to learn more about Jesus and learn more about how to live this Christian life. I also started getting really into music there, being a part of the praise band, singing and playing, and I found so much joy in it, and I fell in love with it. I also grew up going to a lot of church camps. It was something we always look forward to. As soon as I turned, 12, I think, I could start going to the camps, and so I was really pumped. And one year, it was when I was 16, I was at this camp, and I felt like there was this calling on my life to go pursue music. And so I felt like that meant I needed to go to school and study that. And so at 16, I knew what I was going to go study, which not all my friends knew that. But it was scary, and I started school, and I felt like I didn't have the experiences that other classmates did, or didn't have, the type of church that they all came from. And so that was hard, but I think also now has helped me with where I'm at and just the different churches I've been at. I feel like I've been called to bring hope to people and to their lives, and so currently I get to do that 2 different ways. So one of them is still through music, so I lead worship at my church, Spring, and that's been great, and I have just had the opportunity to be able to do that and be able to teach people about worship and what the Bible has to say about that, and just remind them who God is and how he can transform lives has been really sweet. So I can bring hope through song. I think music is super powerful, and so I love that one way I can use music is to bring hope, and then the other way is through mentorship. And so I work at Arizona Christian University, where I graduated from, and I get to pour into the lives of different students here and get to just know them, and hopefully know them for 4 years, and get to see them graduate and see them through and what they're doing, what they're pursuing. And so I love that I can bring hope to people those two ways, through music and mentorship. My husband and I somewhat co-lead a small group at church, and that's been super awesome to just dive into the Word together as a family and as a small group, literally. So that's something I think we would love to continue on throughout the years doing, and just teaming up in different ways. Possibly in missions also, so we're open to that. I think we both have a big heart for Hispanic communities. That's obviously where I come from, and he's just always had a heart for them, and so that's possibly something we would do, whether that's out of the country or with a different Hispanic ministry or church here in town. So we're open. I think right now definitely just kind of waiting. We're hoping for med school, but don't know if that's really what the Lord wants. So right now it's this weird waiting period of figuring that out. I one day do want to be a worship pastor and get to shepherd people and teach them and lead them, and so I don't know if those two things are going to happen or not. So right now it's definitely a waiting. I don't know if there's like a vision for, okay, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going. Which is so interesting, because normally like my first gut reaction would be like anxiety and like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But for some reason that's not the case. And so I've just been really chilling, which is not my personality, that's more Brent's personality. Thankfully I haven't been worried about it, and just gonna see what happens, just kind of ride the wave.